A sandcastle cake. Yes, today we're taking 3 store-bought cakes and we're going to turn them into this very satisfying sandcastle cake. Let's get started. Now to create the sandcastle cake, we are starting with a 10-inch carrot cake and 2 6-inch pumpkin spice cakes. The carrot cake was originally $12, but because this one was so messed up on the sides, it was on sale for $6, which took my total from $22 to $16 because the pumpkin spice cakes were only $5 each. Now because this was so screwed up on the side, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create 90-degree angles on the side of each of my cakes. I chose these cakes because they're brown and the crumbs that are going to go on top of this cake to create the sand are brown, so all of the crumbs in the icing would just blend in with it. Now for the top of this cake, I'm going to be stacking the pumpkin spice cakes on top of each other, just like that, to give my castle a little bit more height. Oh, and this actually had a really good 90-degree angle to begin with, so I didn't really have to do much work. Now we've got some support with straws going into the middle of the bottom of my cake, into the first layer of cake. Then I start to work on all of my towers. Now a few weeks ago I created this pretty stunning castle cake with store-bought cakes as well. But this was very complicated, and to create these towers I had to use cookies. Oh my god, so much time just stacking and icing cookies, rolling and fondant. I did one and after that I didn't want to do the rest because it just took too long and I'm very lazy, you guys. This cake was the reason I decided to make this sandcastle cake, because I wanted to create something simpler and something that would be easy for you to recreate. So to create these towers, I'm using ice cream cones, 2 different types. We got sugar cones and we got waffle cones. No rolling cookies. All I'm going to do is cut the sugar cones in half, and then I'm going to ice them and cover them in some graham cracker crumbs. Look at that, you guys. Super simple. It probably took like 1/8 of the time that it took to create the towers on the other cake. I get to just roll it in graham crackers, then I get to call it a day. Go back to watching some of these election results, cry a little bit because I don't like them. Then go lie in bed, cry myself to sleep. You see all the time that I saved and was able to use for crying? If you guys are watching this video after the election, how did it go? Did it go well? Let me know in the comments. Now after I crumb coated all of my ice cream cones, I started to add graham cracker crumbs to my cake. So we're going to add them to the side of the cake, to the top of the cake. They're going to get on the cake. They're going to get on your countertops. They're going to be all over your floor. You're going to be sweeping for days. It's fine. This cake is satisfying. It'll be worth it. Also, you need to get yourself a Roomba. It'll take care of it while you're sleeping, while you're crying yourself to sleep. So I covered all of these cakes and then I stacked the smaller one on top, and it was really easy to stack because you're only touching the crumbs. Nothing sticks to your hand. Bada bing, bada boom, you got more time to cry. How's the election going? Is it going well? I don't know. Now I'm gonna add some icing to the side of my cake, and then I'm gonna stick my sugar cones to the side of my cake. Now if you see some icing on the side, don't worry about it, just cover it with more crumbs. Now because we're using half of the sugar cones for the side of this cake, I'm going to take my waffle cone and I'm going to plunge half of it into the side as well. And I really like doing this because it makes it look like the sugar cones on the side were a part of the cake. So instead of having all of these individual features, it really just looks like one nice piece of sand. So I got all of my waffle cones on the side, and I forgot to shoot this part, you guys. These are vanilla wafers that I put through the same process as my waffle cones. I'm just adding them to the rim of my cake because it looks like sandcastle detail, doesn't it? This was kind of like a last minute addition, but yo, this makes it really look like a sandcastle and not a cake. Now I'm going to top this cake with an ice cream cone that I cut in half, and then on top of that is my last waffle cone. Now I'm going to add some fondant detail to my cake. I've added an entrance that I covered with some graham cracker crumbs, and then I had this really nice ocean themed Wilton's mold. So I was able to add some starfish, some sand dollars, a little bit of coral, and I used some gumballs and sixlets to represent pearls. Oh man, all of these like little details make me so happy. But you know what's making me really sad, you guys? All of these election results. What is going on? And voila, I really do need this cake in my life right now. It has given me so much life, and I don't have one because of the coronavirus. I also didn't have a summer, so this cake is going to give me a little bit of summer as we go into the winter season. Now I'm curious, how much would you pay for this cake? And if you're a cake decorator, how much would you charge? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this lifted your mood. It really did lift mine. I love you guys. Stay safe. I will see you very soon. Bye.